I think this turned out to be one of my favorite builds I've ever done. I'm very inspired by high fantasy and Gothic architecture, like in general, so I tend to build with elements of both, but I think this might be one of my favorite builds that draws from those two genres the most. I wanted to do something that feels like ancient, mysterious, and abandoned, something that doesn't seem evil in all of the stereotypical and typical iconographic ways, but has some sort of eerie and or off feeling. My headcanon is that it's some sort of temple or library for some sort of ancient cult obsessed with good or light, which is supposed to be a good thing, you know, like opposite of evil, good, light, but they take it to some sort of extreme where it's kind of just like, whoa, dude, that's definitely not good. Anyways, that's my headcanon, and this is the build. I think it's super cool, I really love it, and I wanted to stay very white and colorless for it to help push that like moral ambiguity behind the lore, with the exception of the roof being that tealish color, because 1, it's pretty, and 2, it's a very fantasy color, and 3, it's symbolically ambiguous in that it can be interpreted as like corrupt or evil, as well as good and nice. I also really enjoyed using limestone at the top of the gradient. It adds like a perfect old grimy feel. It's made me realize I should try the same effect in vanilla, but with the mushroom stem block. I actually only built the front of it so I could quickly get the idea down, so now I had to connect it to the mountain and clear out the inside, but at least the facade was there.